Yeah, if you don't mind,
No, good, man. Do your thing.
I apologize. When I walked in, I thought we were just going to say our names and stuff like that, so thank you for letting me call again, K1. My name is Gonzalo Duran. I'm the Executive Officer for Devil Dog USA. It's a veteran nonprofit, but we also help out with the community. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
Right.
I got that email this morning. I was like, well, I saw food too, and I was like, hey, that's an ominous dominus right there. And then K1 just thought I was about to leave. I was like, no, I waited an hour and a half. I'll get my food in now. So with my brother right there, we hit each other a lot on Facebook. But in the military, I was a sergeant in the Marines. I did 8 years, one tour in Iraq. Got out honorable discharge. Went to Fordham University for pre-med. So I finished with a pretty good education. I got a solid background, work history, everything that you could possibly do. But before I could say all those things, I went through a very difficult and arduous time in my life. For 3 months, I was homeless. Not because I didn't have the money, not because I had a record or anything. There was nothing negative with me. I just came back, wanted to use my GI Bill, but because it was not taxable, they would not take it as credible income. The banks, the landlords, the realtors, etc., all of them all together. So I did something positive, and I came back, and I had a benefit that wasn't public assistance. It was a contract that I wrote that I said if I did this, they would do this for me. So I was damned if I did, I was damned if I didn't. There are individuals that are coming back with mental health problems. If they get a form that says they have an issue, they get a little paper that says this person has this issue, they shouldn't be disqualified for anything because of this disability. Yet, they are getting denied for that disability nonetheless. And then, damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Majority of my clients that I have to see, even though majority of them are veterans, they are also community members. We don't say no to anybody. But somebody who just got in trouble, maybe punched ticket people, traffic, thank you, traffic officer, because he gave him a ticket and he was being a jerk, got hit in the face, misdemeanor. Nothing big, he didn't kill anybody, he didn't do anything. But 7 years right there, and you can't get a job because it keeps on popping up. And then after the 7 years, it still pops up even though it's not supposed to. You can tell everybody that you're not supposed to look at it, but guess what? It still comes out and pops up and denies you housing and all the abilities and stuff like that. My point of saying all that is those damned if you do, damned if you don't affects us. And even though we're trying to get out of that hardship, there's a lot of things that are pushing us back. So as myself, starting Devil Dog USA, we opened recreational resources. I'm very fortunate that my name is well known with the veteran community from here to California. So I'm very, very honored for that part because of the hard work that we do. In the Bronx, in the East Coast, we are the only nonprofit that has a recreation program that consists of tennis, golf, and scuba diving. You won't find another one, and I can assure you about that. Last year, I opened our golf programs to kids, and I was very honored to receive Father of the Year for New York City. Because of that, I went to the board earlier this year, and I asked them if I can open the rest of the programs to the children and the youth as well. Today, I went to the Boys and Girls Club, and I did a scuba introductory course to them. And I asked them midway, how many of you guys have ever been scuba diving? How many of you guys have been playing tennis or golf or anything like that? Not one of them raised their hand, which is very unfortunate. But that being said,
how you doing?
All the programs that we have always been offered to Peace December and all the community members. I've always pushed it out there for everybody. So it goes the same for everybody here, and I'm hoping that in the times to come, I'm not really a meetings type of person. I'm more of a hands-on, get my hands dirty, but along as individuals like Kate Warren and Aldo know that I'm pushing the work out there, that's the important thing. And I'll finish off with this. The issues with the political issues that we have with the circles and the machine and the individuals that are blocking us from other stuff. Because of that issue, we pushed out three different separate organizations. The Bronx Veteran Political Party, where we have pop-up registrations, and it's not like what the politicians are doing now, where they have their face, their pictures on the cards, and trying to get you to sign up for them. It's non-bipartisan, completely away from that system. And then the Bronx Chamber of Commerce, where once again, don't take the veteran portion as just the God Almighty. It's open for everyone, where we hold 3 to 4 events per month. And soon we'll be partnering with K-Born and I Am My Community, and hopefully Peace December later on. And then the last part is Double Dog USA Media, where we have an online publication, media, videography, and radio. And each one of them are geared, yes, towards veterans, but I don't know, does anybody have a veteran in their family here?
Yeah.
Anybody? So it's that easy.
I got family.
Thank you.
They're alive.
And they're alive, and they need services. It's that easy.
My father passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But
2009, yeah.
sorry to hear that. But that being said, all those are geared towards pushing the machine a little bit back, or without being too aggressive. So if you guys are interested in anything, K-Born knows how to reach me, and a few of the other members know who I am as well. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.